2001, the quiet is broken in the town of Middlefield as an apparent robbery ends with the death of a store owner. The news starts now.
Now, Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Terzi.
And I'm Denise. Police are looking for clues in Middlefield tonight after a popular store owner is found dead inside his liquor store.
The crime was discovered last night on Ross Road. People living in that area say they are shocked and quite concerned. Channel 3's Kim Fettig joins us live in Middlefield with the latest on the story. Kim?
Alan, Denise, police have been here on the scene coming up on about 24 hours now. You can see the tiny package store here behind me. Investigators have been coming and going all day. Now, this store has been nestled in this quiet neighborhood since the 1940s. And neighbors say they've never seen or heard anything quite like this.
Was screaming everything. I don't know what was. I mean, I know I didn't know nothing.
Marion Mateus heard fighting from the apartments attached to the tiny package store. But he was not prepared for what he learned next. His neighbor and friend, the owner of the store, had been shot and killed inside.
Usually I was go see him every night, you know, buy tickets or things. I mean, if you will.
And for 15 years, Mateus bought his lottery tickets from the same friendly face. Until Wednesday evening, when police were called after someone passing by noticed a light on inside the store past the 8 o'clock closing time.
It appears as though this is a robbery, homicide situation, serious crime.
He was wrong because he was not only a father, but he was a friend. He was everything to everybody. This was wrong.
For the neighbors who live upstairs, the pieces just don't fit. Ed Caruso was a gentle man. He looked after them. And on a Wednesday night, the cash register would have been nearly empty.
On Wednesday is no customer. It is very slow place.
Just really can't believe it. Really can't believe it.
You're the business owner in town.
Yeah, and just the nicest man, gentlest person.
State police are asking for the public's help. Throughout the night last night, they set up roadblocks here, asking anyone if they saw anything. What they are looking for is anyone who was in the area between the hours of 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. when the store closed last evening, trying to get some clue as to what happened to Ed Caruso. Denise, back to you.
All right, Kim Fettig reporting live tonight from Middlefield.
In Hartford, firefighters are still at the scene of a house fire where a 3-month-old baby was rescued today. It happened in a 3-story home on Arnold Street in Hartford. No word yet on the cause, but when firefighters arrived, people outside told them about the baby being trapped in the building. They went inside, found the infant on a bed, and brought the child out. We have no word yet on how the baby's going to do.
Wyndham State's Attorney Mark Solak could face disciplinary action after controversial comments about a professional rival who killed himself. Attorney Arthur Meisler died in Vernon last week in an apparent suicide. The day after the death, Solak told the Hartford Courant the suicide was not a surprise and that Meisler's behavior was, quote, erratic and at times irrational. The Wyndham County Bar Association has sent a letter to Solak's boss complaining about those comments.
I have no comment. I sit on the commission. I do not want to jeopardize my sitting on that commission. And I think everyone has a right of free expression. And Mr. Solak exercised his right of free expression.
The state's Criminal Justice Commission must decide by July whether to reappoint Solak.
Connecticut Senator Joseph Lieberman tonight is still pushing his proposal to give every working American a $300 tax rebate. Today, he again criticized President Bush's plan, saying it's too costly and that it would benefit only the rich. And the senator says he has proof that his plan will work.
Here's what the studies show, that when people get refund checks, interestingly, from the IRS, 70% of that money is spent within the first 3 months after they get it, because it's a check in hand, they have needs, they're going to spend it. That will help the economy.
By the way, the House today overwhelmingly approved a major piece of the president's plan, the tax cuts for married couples and a gradual doubling of the $500 per child tax credit.
The countdown is on tonight for the Yukon women to take on their Big East rival Notre Dame. They arrived in St. Louis last night, and tomorrow the women play in the Final Four. Coming up at 6, we're going to go live to St. Louis to check in with Channel 3's Eric Clemens. That's again in about an hour. And then on Friday, we ask you to join Eyewitness News for our March Magic Show. That'll begin at 7 o'clock.
Now, from the Doppler 3000 Weather Center, Miles Muzio.
And a good Thursday afternoon. Well, the clouds moved in right on schedule, and rain will be moving in quickly behind that. So get ready, get the umbrella fixed and ready at hand, because you're going to need it later on tonight and tomorrow. Let's go out to, hey, the kids are enjoying the nice weather before it rains, that is. Tomorrow at this time, probably no swinging children in West Hartford. Here is the forecast first for tonight. Sprinkles will be developing. Could even see a little bit of sleet mixed in, higher elevations, northwest. And rain tonight. Temperatures are chilly, mid-30s along the shoreline. Look for sprinkles to develop later. And temperatures holding in the upper 30s to the low 40s with rain developing. Well, we've got a flood watch in effect for the entire state. That's why the yellow light is illuminated, because a watch is in effect, and 2 to 3 inches of rainfall are possible through Friday. Here it comes. Real heavy stuff down there over the southeastern United States will be arriving later tonight, and it will be a soggy, soggy Friday. I have more weather coming up, and I'll tell you what the weekend looks like in just a few minutes. Al?